I'm going to show you how to make this simple, portable, and adjustable marquetry donkey that you can probably make with scraps you got lying around your shop. Let's get going. Now, before I get started, I've gathered all my materials. I have 4 pieces of white pine here that I got from my scrap bin and milled to these dimensions, got them nice and square. I also have a 1/4 20 star knob with a 1 1/4 inch length post and a 1/4 20 threaded insert. Now, a donkey is an extremely simple jig. It's just these 2 pieces joined at 90 degrees. There's any number of ways that you can do that. I, however, am going to use dovetails. Dovetails are probably not necessary here, but they are without a doubt very strong for this application. And I'm going to make that upright, the thicker piece, the tailboard. And that's because it's going to give us that mechanical lock advantage for the donkey. We're going to be putting downward pressure on the cutting table, and we're going to want those tails to lock everything in and counteract that. Here I am cutting the tails, and I don't bother marking things up because I have the muscle memory. And now I'm going to remove the half pin waist and then the waist between the tails, just chopping right to the baseline. Now I'm going to get everything set up and mark the tails to the end grain of the pin board. Take my time there. Now I'm cutting out the pins on the pin board. Sorry, everything's blurry here. Take out the fret saw and remove the waist in between, and now it's just a matter of chopping to the baseline again, and then I will test fit that joint, and it's good to go. Now with that joint cut, I just need to go ahead and cut this bird's mouth here. You can see I marked out the dimensions for you. And you can see here I marked some angle lines to guide my cut, and that's because I'm going to need that angle for blade clearance when I tilt this table. You can cut this out however you want, of course. I'm just going to do it with a tenon saw. I've gone ahead and glued this thing together and planed everything flush after the glue dried. And if you have a bench vise, you now have a workable marquetry donkey that you can set to any height or any angle. But if you don't have a bench vise or want to use this thing anywhere, you're going to want to do this. Now I'm going to take these 2 pieces, spread a bead of glue along here, put it like this, and then put a clamp on there until the glue cures. From there, it's just a matter of installing the threaded insert in the center of the front here. I also have some sandpaper to keep things from slipping. I also drilled a series of 1/4 inch holes in my upright here. Take the star knob, put it in there, and now I have a totally portable donkey that I can set to any angle and any height that I need.